We're designed for connection. I, my name is Jennifer. I'm a nurse. I'm a wife. I'm a daughter. I'm a mother. Um, and I was driving the other day. Work has been really busy, like too many patients to see. I'm a home health nurse, and home health can feel particularly lonely at times because you're in your car by yourself most of the time. And when you're not by yourself, you are assessing and educating and advising and giving care. And all of those things are giving away a piece of yourself. So I was driving between patients and I had this like wave of loneliness. And I was like, huh, why are you really feeling that way right now? Um, and I was just thinking then about loneliness because I wasn't really feeling lonely in my social life, my personal life, or any of those things. Actually, those things have all been lovely. So I was like, why am I feeling this way? And I was thinking, because I realize how many people I have to see today and how throughout the day I'm going to go one next, one next, one next, one next. And my connection to people through that whole day is going to be snapshots of connection. And so I just reminded myself I'm not that alone. I have lots of family and friends. I actually have a lot of people that I interact with while I'm working that really appreciate seeing me, and I really appreciate seeing them because I see a lot of caregivers over and over again. But it did make me muse about like, what about the disconnect today felt very real. So I started thinking about how important touch is for us. And I don't know if you've ever heard how important having physical contact and touch is for us. So, just a few examples. I have some on my phone I'm going to look at. So, we are actually meant to hug roughly or crave hugs about 13 times a day. I don't hug all my patients, so that day I didn't get 13 hugs. I think I maybe get two a day because I force people to hug me. um, and the number of hugs would ideally last, or no, number of hugs last 9.5 seconds. But really, to have restorative kind of healing moments for us, 20 seconds. And previously, I've heard 60 seconds. The longer the hug, the more often the hug, the better it is. And also, there's been a study that when people are facing a challenging, scary moment, holding the hand of somebody else reduces the perceived threat. And particularly the holding the hand of someone we know and trust, like a spouse or a partner. If we aren't getting touch, we can kind of get touch starvation. So, what is that like? You can feel stressed, you can feel anxious, sad, depressed, dissatisfied. And then it increases our cortisol levels, which then gives us increased heart rate, blood pressure, respiration, muscle tension. We tend to then be more avoidant of people, feel loneliness, have body image issues. So, all that is to say that it is normal to often feel lonely. I bet we don't touch each other in healthy, appropriate ways nearly enough in our culture. We have what, 3 feet degree separation before around us as our personal space bubble. So 3 feet doesn't let a lot of hugs in, doesn't let a lot of touch in, doesn't let a lot of love in. I would encourage you, if you ever feel stressed, or if you do feel stressed or you feel lonely, um, to get a hugging partner. Sounds so dumb, sounds so weird, maybe, or a hand holding partner because that touch is so, so important. So if you live alone, get a good friend that you can hug regularly, um, and like talk about it with them. It sounds strange, probably a little bit, but I've literally trained my husband to hug me. And I tell one of my good friends who is loves hugs too. I was like, I'm gonna hire someone to hug you. So in those moments where you feel lonely, where you feel disconnected, remember we are all a network, but sometimes we have to act to get that network. So let yourself live a connected, joyful, love filled life. Until next time. Let me know how it goes if you get a hugging partner.